There's water coming in there, that was loose, and there's water leaking out under there. Water's been leaking off here and then running down there. It's turned that rusty. Can't believe, can you, this is a brand new van, just over 4 months old, and we're having to deal with these problems. Unbelievable. Looks like I'm going to have to fix it myself. I would highly recommend watch this video till the end and check your van out to make sure you haven't got water ingress going into your engine bay, as it could result in a very expensive repair.
I've come prepared.
Because it's a new van, I thought the right thing to do was to take it to the Fiat Professional dealer. Unfortunately, the one I usually use is no longer doing Fiat Professional warranty work, so I ended up having to book it into a different one, and they seem to be inundated with work. It took nearly a month to get booked in for them to have a look at it. Today I'm off to a northeast Fiat Professional dealer to have the water ingress problem checked out. That was where, when water's running down, it's running over the engine, which we found when we put the protection bits on. So off over there this morning, so we'll see how we get on with that and see whether they have a solution to it. Fingers crossed. That's not a fantastic start. I went in, hadn't parked in the right place, which didn't help. When I went in, they weren't expecting me to be waiting, and I had spoke to somebody about it. Apparently it's not the manager, so how bizarre. What's not good as well is that all of the Fiat Professional work seems to be coming here. All of the garages, such as the one in Darlington, no longer do Fiat Professional, which is a shame really, especially with there being so many vans in here. We're going to have a look into it and then give us a shout in a couple of days. After taking the van in to get it looked at for the water ingress, unfortunately I've heard nothing back, and it's getting a bit of a concern now. There's water coming in there, that was loose, and there's water leaking out under there. Water's been leaking off here and then running down there. It's turned that rusty. I have to get that treated. As a temporary measure, I've just put a bit of a bag there that just runs the water off that's leaking under here and just runs it into the side. Given no progress, looks like I'm going to have to fix it myself. I'm going to start as a temporary measure by putting some tape around here. Hopefully that'll help temporarily, but then we'll have to get on and do a proper job of fixing it. I researched online and there's lots of people making different solutions to fix these problems, and I found one that looked really helpful, as they did a range of different solutions for it, and I spent £85 on different bits and pieces to address the problem, and then have taken the time to fix it. I do have some additional work I'm going to do at some point when it's a bit drier, as soon as I've thought of doing this, it's absolutely been rain on and off, as you would expect. I am going to take the scuttle off and then properly seal it up, but with something that's removable, just in case the windscreen ever needs changing, but just to try and avoid any water going down, as temporarily I've just put a little bit of black tape along, which is just to buy a bit of time till I get that job done, because that'll then just peel off, but it stops some of the water going behind the scuttle. It's a shame I needed to do this, but unfortunately it just didn't look like I was going to get anything happening, maybe at all, but certainly not very quickly. And I'm really concerned. I spent a lot of money on this van and I would have expected to be looked after far better than I have been. I'm pretty disappointed. What's the experience you've found? Let us know in the comments. Have you had any problems as a result of the water ingress? What surprised me was the person I spoke to didn't seem to be aware of the issue, but I've read up and people seem to be experiencing it. Is it something that only a few people have experienced? What I would highly recommend though is you check your van out and make sure you haven't got water coming in yours. This is simply what I've fitted, and it seems to do quite a reasonable job, and certainly is reducing the amount of water getting into that engine bay, which can only be a good thing. I've got this as part of a solution to address the water ingress into the engine bay. It's basically a tray that collects any water that's gone through and just runs it off into the wheel arch section so it's away from anything sensitive. And that basically fits in this area where I've had quite a bit of the water coming in. The bit of tape around there seems to have addressed the problem of the water coming in. However, we've got that rust to deal with. Can't believe, can you, this is a brand new van, just over 4 months old, and we're having to deal with these problems. Unbelievable. So I can get in, I've taken this off. Let's pop that there for safekeeping. Just going to give that a little bit of a clean up before we do anything else. I'm going to take this, I've got this little catch tray here. I'm going to remove that as well. Move that out the way to show you what that was. It literally is just a bit of conduit on this tray here, which I think was an attempt to try and catch the water. Unfortunately, it didn't work very well. Let's see in there now. So next thing, we need to remove the hose here. It's the clip on the hose so that we can get the tray in. So you just unclip that with the screwdriver there. Let's put that down there for a minute. I did pop that thing back in there. You never know, it might come in handy. I'll just run it off there. Just going to clip that up now. That's the clip back on. So everything's solid, and then I'm just going to pop the screw in there. There we go, that's a 3mm hole to pop the screw in. There we go, nice and solid. I've got the screw in there, pop this back on. I've got the tray fitted there. Just keep water off all of this stuff down here then. Let it run off that way. So next we're going to fit this tray which catches the water that gets into the vent. Drill a couple of little holes just to let it drain out so it's not sat in there, and then hopefully that should be good. 1, 2, 3 screws in. It's nice and solid there, and I'm going to run the pipes off just down here into the void which is behind here. As it's easier, I did try and get it routed behind, as it would have been a bit tidier, but there's that much gubbins behind there. It's an absolute nightmare. So to keep it simple, I'll just route it down there. It'll just drop into the bottom of there. There shouldn't be too much water, but it just allows a little bit to drain out then. Put a cable tie through here, so I'm going to secure it there just so it doesn't come undone. That's now fitted, so that feeds round along here, down there. While I'm on, I'm going to change this clip on the middle for this one, as I don't want it coming off again, because that could do some serious damage if water starts coming in there. So I'm going to swap it for one, a regular one with a screw. These don't seem to be very good. There we go. Look at that. Solid. That's much better than it was before, and is giving it more of a downslope there. I also put another bit of tape just over the top of the other tape there, just to keep that secure so it doesn't come loose, but that's much better. So that's that leak fixed. No water coming out of there now. That's that fixed, so any water just goes into that tray. And that's that fixed, which was a pretty big leak there. I've also popped some lanyard guard just on the bits there to try and inhibit the rust. Popped a bit of tape along there. It's just to stop the water going down as a temporary solution until the weather's a bit better. If the weather's a bit nicer, perhaps we can fix it again tomorrow. I think it's well worth it, because it's a relatively small investment to protect the van and hopefully keep it running for longer. Have you had any problems with water ingress with your van? Let us know in the comments. What happened? Did you proactively fix it, or did it actually create a problem? And did you get it sorted out under warranty? Unfortunately, I had no luck getting it sorted out, and if I leave it much longer, the thing will have rusted away by the time it gets fixed. So I thought it best to tend to it. They're not excessive mods, nice and simple things, and it creates a better van at the end of the day that should last longer. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I will catch you for the next bit. Bye.